shit, I should... I wonder if this is good enough so that you can still hear me. I'll have to check myself real quick. Let me just check. It seems to be good. Alright. Let me... Oh, shit. Hit the wrong button. God damn it. Let me pop chat out. I do want to turn up the voice just a little bit. Just because characters might be hard to hear. Just turn up the TV a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Pale blood. Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
I already have a name. The evolution continues. I'm not going to go as far in the game as I have on my past 2 playthroughs. No. I think that's fine. We'll be aged. An aged waste of skin. And of course, we're never going to have any other look. We're always going to have this look. Always. Because it's me. Hey look. It's me. Alright. There's one thing I do want to do, though. You can barely... I have really dark, slightly hazel-esque eyes. Even though they're barely visible in this game, so I guess it doesn't matter. That was the one thing that I never corrected about this character, was the eye color. Here we go. Here we go. I never thought I'd be playing this again, to be honest. But I randomly woke up today and was like, you know what? I just want to play some Bloodborne.
Good.
It'll be a while before I get
Assignment
used to
sealed.
everything again.
Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
Can I have your hat? That's not a hat. $60 FPS, not here we come. 30 FPS crawling out of that blood pool right there. Delicious.
You found yourself a hunter.
Let the 30 FPS begin. There we go, that's more like it. Remember, no X button for anything, except for picking stuff up. Dodges are circle. There's no block button. Oh wait, shit. I might need to lower that sensitivity again. Probably about 8. Is that good? Yeah. Oh my god. You know what? Screw you. I want to live. You know what? No. I remember. You will not win this one, wolf. No, that's the scary attack. Why would you do that? I didn't even know you could do that. You know what? I'm just gonna slap that booty. Slap at the base. No, no, not that attack. Shit, that was my opportunity. Yes! Yes! Get out of here. Get out of my ragdoll. That's what you get, wolf. I wonder if I can use my other controller for this, or if the analog stick would be too fucked up. I don't know, I'll try. Give me a sec, sorry. Alright. Well, it seems to be fine. Oh, well, that's gonna happen a lot. There's his hat. It actually has ragdoll. I think most people know that because of all the Souls videos, but yeah. You think you can handle me? Away! 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 You need to go away! No torch. No torch. You know better. Oh, that's the wrong button. Give me my health back. No, you just took more of my health away. Run! Run times 2! Run! We're gonna get ourselves a weapon, boys. I still remember the Bloodborne strats. You don't need to go back to the hunter's dream. We can go find ourselves a weapon. We don't need a gun. That'll help us. Ow, that's my health. Run! Thank goodness for Bloodborne stamina bar being absolutely absurd. I need that. Oh, wait. I want that, too. Here's the strats right here. So you just come down here. The Dorgos will chase after you really fast, though, so you want to dog the fuck out of there. I can still hear them. Be real careful of the doggos in Souls games. I think it's that one, right? No, it's not that one. It's the one that sits more into the center. It's this one. This is the one with the weapon. This is gonna suck. This is really gonna suck. These rats are no joke. Alright, so we got the weapon. We just gotta get the fuck out of here. Is that it? Fuck off, rat. You don't know who you're messing with. This boy is now armed and dangerous. I gotta remember there's no block button. It's gonna take me a little bit to get used to just dodging. I need those bullets, but now I have max bullets, because I need to go back up into the rat cave. Because I need the... Wait, no, I think there's actually a madman's knowledge up here, too. I need it so I can level up. Because unless you have one madman's knowledge, you can't level up. Which is that little I number in the upper right hand corner, if you're unfamiliar with Bloodborne. No nips. And get none of them nips. No nipping. Yeah. Madman's knowledge. I still want to go back and grab that other one though. It's relatively painless, even though the rats could pretty well kill me fairly easily than a lot of these other enemies can. Just because they have, if more than one is attacking you at a time, they have such a high chance of just insta-killing you. When you're a waste of skin at the start of the game, is what I mean. Come on, Ratto. He's doing rat stuff. Oh my god, there's someone else playing this game right now. Holy shit. That's unbelievable. It's almost too unbelievable. Then again, Bloodborne still probably has a higher player base than Battleborn. Well. Get ourselves a set of armor. We can go grab ourselves a torch as well, so we can have at least something in our offhand, because we don't have a gun currently. Normally, you're supposed to die and go back to the hunter's dream. Oh man, this guy. Never mind. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. He used a good punishable attack.
Who are you? I don't know your voice, but I know that smell. Are you a hunter? Can you just really look for my mum? Daddy never came back from the hunt, and she went to find him, but now she's gone too. I'm all alone and scared. Really? Oh, thank you. My mum wears a red jeweled brooch. It's so big and beautiful. You won't miss it. Oh, I mustn't forget. If you find my mum, give her this music box. It plays one of Daddy's favourite songs. And when Daddy forgets us, we play it for him so he remembers. Mum's so silly running off without it.
She's so silly. What a silly goose. It's the scourge of small ladies. It's a fine note. You're in the know, right? Obviously. Take some health, bud, if you're still playing the game. Hello there. I want to become acquainted with your brick. Come on, don't doozy me, dude. Slobberknocked. That's how you backstab in Bloodborne. Just about every enemy has a punishable attack that they can be backstabbed with. I think FromSoft purposely set it up like that. Also, are these overalls that he's just letting the things flap? It looks so stupid. I don't know how I only just realized this now. I just have two flappy things on my side. Like, what the fuck? Dorgo. Hey, Dorg. Away! 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 I totally forgot about jump attacks. Whoa, whoa there. Away. Oh yeah, I remember what up on the D-pad does. I was about to press it, but then I was like, it takes my health away. Oh hey, it's a person. It's a real human being. Wow, I'm surprised at the amount of different people who are still playing this game right now. Yeah, we need to pop one of these bad boys. Delicious. And then for our doggo friend over here. I was going to throw a Molotov at him, but he realized. He wisened up. This part is hell. You don't have a gun. No, no, no. Get bombed. Try harder next time. They gave me some pretty good RNG right there. That was some good RNG. The second one didn't come and attack me until the first one was already dead. Ooh, that frame rate. Whoa, I gotta stop doing that. I gotta think before I do any action. Whew. We're getting the fuck... Oh my god, I don't think we're getting the fuck out of here. Oh my god. That's some fucking scary shit right there. I just want him to lose aggro on me. If I can take him out one by one, I won't have as big of a trouble with that guy, because all I want is the armor at the end of this tunnel. Gotta dispose of these rats fast. Got him. Oh, never mind. My loot. Bye-bye, loot. Beware of man-beast. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Hi, bud. It's gonna do the flail attack. God. He's not dead. Give me my loot. Oil urn. Okay. Yes. Still haven't gone back to the hunter's dream yet. Still just a waste of skin. I'm not gonna do an entire waste of skin thing. I hope people know that. I probably could, but I just don't want to. That's for those die-hard fans of dying intentionally, just because they want to prove a point. You can beat it without leveling up. It's not like they put it in the game to make it feel like you actually get a sense of progression. Even though it doesn't really. Whoops. First time I've done that in a while, though. Good hit. Good hit. God damn it. I can't forget the power of not locking on in Souls games. Just the raw power. I'll show you some raw power. You ready to get fucked, pig? I mean that quite literally. No, not that attack. The Cyclo Punch. So far, it's going good. Got him. Wowzers. When the hunt began, the healing church left us, blocking the great bridge to the cathedral ward, as old Yarnum burned to the ground that moonlit night. But it didn't really burn to the ground because there's still a lot of it left, because like 90% of it is made of stone. I don't know if they thought about that. Whatever. Hello. buddy getting stomped on, and he wanted some. You want to get stomped on too, there, pal? Don't worry, we'll get ourselves a different weapon here. Something that actually reflects a little bit more skill in the game. Or a little bit less skill. I was going to get the cane, but I did the cane the last time I played through this game. So I'm going to do the hunter axe. Just because it's fun. Because I'm going to do a strength build. I did skill last time. Right. Now let's go to the boss. I'm pretty sure I can beat the boss like this. Let me, did I collect anything else to use? I gotta remember jump attacks are a thing. I keep forgetting. I did one earlier because I remembered and then forgot about it. Jump attacks and running R2s. Because there's running R1s, which are much faster. But running R2s do more damage. Alright, first base height. I forget how bad the camera is in this game. In a lot of these boss fights. God damn it, those little nip sweeps. Stop. Stop just like flicking me off. I'm not a flea. This is Bloodborne, for fuck's sakes. Booze me up. Nope, don't combo me. Damn it. Well, death number 1 was the cleric beast. Kept doing the little tiny fucking sweeps. For whatever reason, I could not break his fucking other limbs. I just love the prospect of just pulling that out of your fucking ass. Hello, Gatterman. Why can't I? There we go.
Aha! You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the hunter's dream. This will be your home for now. I am Gairman, friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it.
You'll get used to it.
This was once a safe haven for hunters. A workshop where hunting...
I did that on complete accident. It was because I set my controller down on my lap and the analog stick got pressed in. Gairman enjoys a nice cup of tea. Always wondered what all these flowers were used for. Must be tea. The Yarnum Hunter stuff. Which is actually better for fighting blood-starved beast than this stuff, because this shit has terrible poison resist. That's the mistake a lot of people make when they go and fight the blood-starved beast. all these loading screens. Hi, bud.
Oh, you must be a hunter. And not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider. You must have had a fine time of it. Yarnum has a special way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done.
Why does he extend the last, like, vowel?
First. Whatever your reasons might be, you should plan a swift exit. Whatever can be gained from this place, it will do more harm than good.
Good. Pitiful, really. I just love the animation for it. The snap. Oh, man. Is he wearing a dress? Oh, no. It just looked like it. It looked like mine. I look like I'm wearing a dress. Well, let's go beat up on some dudes with my newly acquired axe. Get frosty. I always underused these attacks and underappreciated how actually fucking far range that is. Like, holy. Pretty much everything in this game combos into itself. Except with the exception of a few things. Yeah, most people just don't know how to link up the animations right to actually make it look more smooth. You can do a lot of cool looking stuff with the Hunter's Axe. The Hunter's Axe, the Blood Letter also, but it costs so much HP and is such a late game weapon. It's hard to make it actually useful late game, but it's fun to just come through and just Blood Letter everything. I was doing that on my character like 4 or 5 months ago. I wasn't streaming it or anything. Hey look, there's a dude. Hey dude. Does he see me? Oh no, he's just... I never know if someone is seeing me when I'm seeing them, because there's like a guy waiting here. Oh man, I wish I could help you, dude. I'm sorry. I need to go out for a smoke real quick though. 1 sec. Just a little bit. I'm gonna smoke half. Alright, I'm back. Let's try and beat this time. Oh my. Well, that's a bad start. It's some bad energy right off the bat. Dang it. Dang, dude. Dang it. I gotta stop face fucking him. Swipe, 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 swipe. Oh, I forgot I got my gun now. Oh, that was a club. It's so hard to tell what's going on because camera. Please. Oh. Damn it. Stop with the little tip swipes. I don't even know what to call them. Get out of that corner, you dick. Swipe, swipe, swipe. Got him. Bad. I am bad. It could have been so much easier. Alright. Now on to German. I just hate the little side swipes. Ludwig is really hard to fight for that reason. I actually don't mind fighting the second phase, because you can just make him crawl around in a circle and just poke him to death, but his first phase always gave me a ton of trouble. Oh yeah, that's right. Fucking Bloodborne. Oh my word. Shenanigans. Oh. Oh my. That hit me? Ooh, all my blood vials. Alright. You can't sprint and press dodge at the same time, or else you jump. Because they decided to put meaningless platforming. Serves no function in any of the boss fights besides screwing you over. Alright, blood vials back up. Now worries. Gehrman will be first try. I promise. Yeah, I'm wearing the starter hunter, not the one that you get from the store, but the one you get from the upper sewers. I tried to do the entire intro up to the cleric beast without dying once or going back to the hunter's dream. But I died to the cleric beast, so I got my axe and stuff like that, and then just went and killed him with the axe instead of the saw spear. I didn't have a gun either, so it was, I couldn't visceral attack him.
You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
I can gunman this man down. You ready to gun, boy? I know you got a gun. That was shenanigans. Well, he's fucked. He fucked me. I think I might be dead. What? That was a parry? That was some shenanigans. Wow, you parry that jump attack super duper early. Holy crap. You literally parry it when he's like half into the animation already.
What's that smell? The sweet blood. Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick.
Damn it. Curse you. Oh shit. No gun, please. I thought I muted my mic there. Oh. Well. They still never fixed that, I see. I told you it'd be first try, though. I actually prefer fighting his beast form over his normal form. You can actually stun his beast form. You can't stun him when he's in his human form. It's weird. That's another one of the weird things about him. Yeet. I love his music more than anything. I still listen to the Bloodborne OST all the time, even though I haven't played it in months. Gascoigne's music is like easily one of the best. Could listen to that single song for hours. It's one thing I do like about this modern age of FromSoft games is it's really pushed the like margin for orchestral music. Because besides stuff like Final Fantasy, that didn't really exist, and even in Final Fantasy, it's not like true orchestra. It's like half of it's fake on the computer. It's not like real people playing instruments in a music hall, which is what Bloodborne's music is. Like, it took hundreds of thousands of dollars to get all of the people together just to make the music. Oh shit, I said Ludwig earlier. I meant, Lawrence. Lawrence, the other cleric beast boss. I have trouble with his first phase as well, but his second phase is a lot easier. Here, I should probably go and level up now. We got the cleric beast stuff plus Gascoigne stuff in one life. We've only died once. One death. I have 2 playthroughs already up on my channel where I went up and above level 200 and did all the chalice stuff. I'm gonna want some strength. Endurance is fine. You don't really need that much in this game.
Farewell, good hunter. May
Not blocking anything, so it's just about how many attacks you feel like you want to attack. And in this game, most of the time, that's one attack. Not enough for that. Should repair it. Oh yeah, pop the... Sorry, kiddo. Man, we already got 9 insight. Give me that shit. Give me that. Give me the cool stuff. Gotta have it. This is what my profile picture is. Or not on YouTube, but on my PSN is Gascoigne stuff. Gascoigne's hat, at least. Oh, yeah. It's me. Oh, you mean in Souls games? Or you mean in this game? Because, I mean, in this game I can understand why, because a lot of it would be just ridiculously OP. It's sort of like the same thing in Dark Souls. Wait 1 second, I want to check something. And get the Kurt camera. But I don't have even remotely close enough to the stance to wield it. Yeah, DS3 is the worst about it. I don't like the weapon art system, and I think you'll find if you watch more of my content, you'll eventually see that I am actually an avid hater of the current generation of Souls fans, and Souls everything, pretty much. Well, I don't want to say a hater. I just despise the way people treat it. They have the wrong mentality is the only thing I can say. No, the Farron Greatsword is a disappointing weapon. It's also an annoying weapon. It's also just one of the reasons why I hate Dark Souls 3 as well. Because there's weapons like that that are designed almost exclusively for PvP, because their moveset is garbage in PvE. Because enemies will just super armor through your shit and fuck you over. Mr. Top in the Hat. Fashion. Fashion over function. Get cut. Masterfully executed. Come on. Come dunk me. Do the dunk. Never mind. Alright. I thought I was gonna lose that trade, but it actually didn't work out too bad. Come on, bird. I always try to do everything in style. Bloodborne's a lot better looking when you don't use the same 2 attacks over and over again. he disappeared. No. We'll have to just... Oh, I'm dead. Oh no, that's why you level up your health first, kiddos. Not dead. Beefy boy. They call me Sirloin. Get cleaved. I just mean in the animations of the weapons. The weapon animations are made to be like synced up fluently to one another, and there aren't... Dark Souls doesn't do that well, especially Dark Souls 2. Which is literally just do R2 attacks or do R1 attacks. This was like one of the best things about the game for me personally that I enjoyed, was just the fact that everything fluently combos into one another. There isn't something that doesn't. For most weapons anyways. There are some weapons which have some exceptions, but just about every weapon has just fluent combos with all the buttons. You can transfer into pretty much anything. If you have enough endurance for it, you can just keep going. If they make another game, they definitely need to adapt this style of combat into it. Not necessarily with the transforming weapons, but maybe a transforming moveset or variation of that, or something. I mean, I hate to say it, but there's a reason why a lot of games have introduced stance-based systems recently, and that's mainly so that they can give the player more moves to access. And that's basically what transforming a weapon does, especially with two-handers. With things that are just one-handers in Transform, they aren't as spectacular, but anything that's a two-hander when you transform it is always a lot better. Except like the rifle spear. The only thing you can do with that thing is cheese. Oh wait, shit, I didn't reset the game for the little Wandering Madness or whatever it's called. Let's go back there. No, I know that. That's what I was talking about. It's cheese. It's the cheese weapon, because its damage is really subpar in pretty much every regard. Even when you're built all the way for it. I can't believe there are as much people who still play this game. When I started playing, I expected to see maybe 1 or 2 people the entire time I've played, but I've seen like 10 plus. Come here, buddy. Yay. Got him. It's the first one in the game. I guess that's true. Plus, it's just generally funner to play with its gameplay, in my opinion. Wait, I forgot to talk to fucking what's her name? Oh. Don't tell me. I'll think of it. Don't tell me. God damn it. God damn it. It's like on the tip of my brain stem. Oh yeah, we never talked to this fellow over here.
Hmm? Oh, you must be a hunter.
A hunter?
Very sorry. The incense must have masked your scent. Good, good. I've been waiting for one of your ilk. These hunts have everyone all locked up inside, waiting for it to end. It always does. Screams
Oh,
of
shit.
women folk.
I didn't mean to do that.
The stench of blood. The snarls of beasts. None of them's too uncommon now. Yarnum's done for, tell ya. But if you spot anyone with their wits about them, tell them about this.
Oh my God.
Chapel. They'll
How's
be
that
safe here.
for
The
some
incense wards off the
more
beasts.
detail than you actually
Spread the
wanted?
word. Tell them to come on over, if you wouldn't mind. I know I shouldn't be asking you, but if you happen upon someone while hunting, tell them about this here Erden Chapel, if they seem worth being told, that is. Oh, and
Oh, sorry. Sorry, man. If I don't talk to her, then... Wait. What? I'm gonna do the storyline part where I'm just gonna kill her. I was going to,
Welcome. What is...
I was going to do the traditional one where you fight the cathedral hunter and you help her to get the full thing, but I think I just want to do the crow hunter part of the story instead. And just kill her in the cathedral, because I've never done it before. I've only ever killed the cathedral hunter because I always talk to her, and I always do the part where you kill Henrik. Well, they spent a lot more money on it, and to be honest, there's a lot of stuff that was probably cut out of the game. Considering they have this whole, like, you can talk to the townsfolk, but 90% of them are only just, like, pretty much hot air. They don't mean anything. There's only one, and that's the one guy in the building that it sounds like there's, like, chopping going on. And you can hear, like, they're trying to make it seem like they like the church when most of them actually hate the church. But that's about all you gather from all of the entirety of all the dialogue interactions of all the things. So there was definitely more planned for it, I feel. I feel much in the same way with Demon Souls. There was probably huge parts of it that they just had to cut. I think it's probably why they used an existing template of a map to make a DLC out of. Because it was probably a lot easier for the development team at that time, who was probably also very strained and workloaded because of Dark Souls 3, which had been in development alongside it. which is why they share so many gameplay similarities, but because Dark Souls is Dark Souls, its gameplay is inferior. You can't... The thing I don't understand why they didn't do with Dark Souls 3 that would have made the combat a lot more, like, useful, is make stance swapping with the, like, triangle button the same thing as in Bloodborne, but instead of it actually transforming the weapon, you just grip the weapon with 2 hands, and it just changes yourself into the normal moveset. Because they already added the L2 and shit like that, so, like, it wouldn't have even have been that hard, because there's already a template for the animations in the same game engine that they were using. You just use the model and make the animation. You have your animator slightly modify the animation so that instead of it looking like he's connecting the sword, he just grabs it with his other hand and then goes into a two-handed swing instead. Like if you were using the claymore, you could go like R1, R1 with the single, with one hand, which would do the 2 sweeps, and then you could press triangle and it would, like, he would grab it with his other hand and then combo into like a thrust attack, and then you could use R1 to then combo into the lift up, which would be the normal secondary R2 for the claymore. That would just make it a little bit better. Just that tiny little bit of change and stuff like that.
You're a beast. I knew it.
Oh, sorry, I keep doing that.
Oh, beg pardon. You may call me...
I keep trying to make my character sit down, but I skip the dialogue.
Hunter of vile bloods. So, what say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us. Why not cooperate and discuss the things we've learned? Oh, very
yeah, but
good.
Dark Souls 2 was like that with everything. Nothing was smooth and nothing chained together properly. And the things that did chain together just looked like they were broken because they didn't make any like transitional animations. It's not like Bloodborne where like you can see the character re-grab the direction. Sorry, I need to shut my window. Alright. Well, that's because it was directed by a guy who didn't know what Dark Souls actually was. Because Dark Souls 1 had smooth animation chains. I mean, it didn't have many attacks, but it did have animation chains that actually chained together. I forgot to pull the switch. Good job. But I also didn't grab this over here, so... I would have had to come back out anyway. Mm-hmm. Well, ideally, all the games should be able to do that smoothly, and it should have transitional, or at least adjustment-based animations. Sorry. Sorry, I keep muting my microphone. The oil truck was coming today to put oil in the house, and I didn't want it to make a bunch of noise while they were doing it. You can probably hear it. Well, actually, I don't even know if you can hear it. This mic does have pretty good cancellation. I just try to be courteous. Come on. What? I didn't even see the animation that triggered that I parried. That shows how there was like 2 frames of animation that I just parried right there. Without even realizing it. Oh wait. You can just put some stank on it. Thank you. There's no point in breaking the things in this game. Besides, to lag your game. Yeah, but that's because of the way that that boss had pillars. If that boss didn't have pillars, I think people wouldn't say that it was fair.
Old Yarnum, burned and abandoned by men, is now home only to beasts. They are of no harm. Turn back, for the hunter.
No, I wasn't talking about lag. I was just... I don't know what I said that made you think I was talking about lag. I love the rally gem in this thing in early game. It's so strong. Alright, time to put my poison stuff on. Yeah. Already wearing it. I know all the secret loot. I know all the every and the thing. I know that there's a wandering madness over there that would normally run off, and it still tries to. Even if you come at it from the other direction. Oh my god, stop. You are spammers. Stop it. Is everything in the Salt? No, I'm kidding. You're just mashing R1, man. Playing with skill. Not like me. I'm all skill. Come on, kiddo. That is why I must kill you.
Which is why I must stop you.
Oh. No, misquote. It's been a long time. I'm sorry. You don't have to kill me because I misquoted you. You can just stop me. You can just come down here and stop me like a real man. Oh, no, I said... Sorry for, muting my mic and stuff like that. It's because the oil truck's coming and I didn't want it to be heard through my stuff. Is he gonna come up here? Sometimes he comes up here. No. Alright. Now you go. You go here. Oh my god, no spooks. Don't spook at me. Wait, why didn't I get my beckoning bell? Did I not pick it up? No! Mash, 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 mash. Get me out of that. Get me out of that. Antidote. Yeah. I don't like how they made heavy armor useless. Heavy armor isn't useless in Dark Souls 1. You can absolutely play as a fat guy in Dark Souls 1. That is what I liked about Dark Souls 1 in comparison to Demon Souls back when I had played Dark Souls for the first, like, couple playthroughs. I was like, I actually enjoyed this. I enjoyed being a fat guy in that game because you could just stand there and be a fat guy, and most things, even in NG Plus cycles, wouldn't be able to fuck with you. It was only the stuff in, like, the Ulasil DLC, Artorias of the Abyss. That is where you really had to lighten yourself up just a little bit, because those big fucking stone golems just fuck your face sideways. So does everything in that DLC, though. Everything in that DLC isn't, like, made for the speed of Dark Souls 1. So you're pretty much, like, forced to use light armor, or the Duskwood Grain, or Darkwood Grain Ring, or whatever it's called. The fucking ninja flip ring. I don't know why I'm having a hard time speaking all of a sudden. Oh shit, I forgot the armor, didn't I? I should have did an HP check. Wait, can you even HP check in Bloodborne? Oh, yes, I could. Oh my god. I don't even want to know what that HP was. I really don't. Did I get everything? Oh, yes, I did. I didn't read the note, though. How can you burn stone buildings all to cinders? That doesn't even make any sense. Listen to yourselves, you madmen. What are you gonna pour enough gasoline on it until it starts to become so weak that it... No, stop. Stop it, gunman. Gunman down. Gunman down. God damn it. I knew I would die there. Second death. To old Yarnum fuckface. Alright. Excuse me, buddy. It doesn't help that I've had like terrible RNG with these stupid little Wolverine assholes. And then like doing the same attack 5 times in a row. Oh yeah, that's right. In Bloodborne, things take your souls when you die. Run! Oh shit. Come on. Get dunked. He just doesn't learn. This is what you get, dude. Suck on it. We're not killing Dejura. But I will get the messenger hat if I can land the jump. Meaningless platforming, here we come. Oh yeah, I also know the secret that not a lot of people know. Whee! Kadoosh! Whoa, my character was almost off the ledge there. It's so hard to tell. Oh, please. Hush your faces. got it. I'm a boss. It's not top hat, so. This guy has done like every single step I have the same. He's just using a different weapon. That's not cool. School shooter jokes because you wore a Bloodborne outfit? Because it's Victorian? Or what? Oh, yeah. I can understand. Hold on, we need to go up and grab the other stuff real quick. The antidotes. Didn't really need it, but I wanted it. Damn it, I was hoping it would still hit him. But nah, it wasn't quite wide enough. This is the difference between leveling vitality over other stats first. I always tell people in Bloodborne it's especially good. Because in Bloodborne your blood vials scale with your HP. So the higher your HP, the higher the amount you heal. There's no, like, Estus Flask +1. Your +1 is putting points into vitality. I don't think most people think of it that way, but that's how I think of it. So I normally prioritize vitality over other stats in the beginning, because it'll yield you a lot less deaths, just if you fuck up, because you'll actually be able to take a lot more damage. Because the first, like, 30 levels of vitality give you a good chunk. Pretty much on all of my level 200 characters, my vitality gets put to 99. Because there's no reason not to. you don't gain much scaling out of having stuff in other stats, and you don't gain much damage out of putting stuff into Blood Tinge if you only use your gun for parrying. So, at least that's how I am. I don't shoot things to death with my gun. Only useful stat to me is once you get a main stat to 40, then you just pump vitality all the way up to 99. It's so useful. Especially in the 50% health chalice dungeons, because then you won't get one shot by everything. If you put on the life increase gems, you'll also be able to take multiple hits from certain things. But most things will still kill you in just 2 hits. Oh, I already grabbed it. What a dingus. Yeah, the only thing armor is really good for in this game is resistances. That's what I use it the most for anyways. Like frenzy or poison or whatever. Unless I'm trying to be fashionable. But I need my constable's garb for that. Oh wait. Sorry. Noob mistake. That rally, it's just so good. That'll help. I didn't get the fire paper from Dingus, Alfred, because I didn't talk to him fully, I don't think. Did I? I don't remember. Yes, I did. Because he gives you 3. Plus 2 gives me 5. Well, there is one proper shield. The Loke shield is actually really, really good against the living failures. If you want to block the comets, it'll actually let you absorb some of their damage so you don't insta-die in higher difficulties. You fucking... I hate that one so much. Sometimes I get it, and other times I don't. You dirtbag. I even hit him to make sure he would have extra time, but that didn't matter apparently. Because he fell. have I never noticed that before? What the fuck? I mean, this place is amazingly constructed for a video game, but Jesus Christ, if this place was real, it would be scary as fuck walking around everywhere. You wouldn't know what is and isn't going to collapse. Well, yeah. I've seen people use it as a joke. Alright, I need to exit the game so I can respawn that little wandering madness there. Well, they're not real places. Like, even real Victorian era places don't look like that. That's like Bloodborne's construction in Yarnum up to the Cathedral Ward and stuff like that. Yarnum, Old Yarnum, and the Cathedral Ward, if you could like take a free cam and have it all rendered and actually not lag the fuck out of the system that you were trying to do it on, like, the amount that's constructed is actually insane. Because a lot of it, the player doesn't even get to see. But they don't de-render it because that's FromSoft's, like, game design thing. Where it's like, why de-render it? It just takes away from the actual illusion, which isn't an illusion because it's actually there. Unlike most video games, which just, if they have an object in the distance, like in Dark Souls 3, because that's what they did with Dark Souls 3, they just de-render half of the shit in the distance. They don't have it actually be there. That's why Dark Souls 3 runs a little bit better than Bloodborne. And I say that in quotes because it's variable, as anyone knows. I feel bad for the people who have PS4 Pros and got fucked over by the patch that literally made the game run worse. Because instead of it being at a locked 30, it's at an unlocked, like, 60, but it never hits 60, so it just stays at around 45. Garbage. I feel bad. Feels bad, man. All the people on my friends list who used to play Dark Souls 3 stopped months ago, and I don't think any of them will go back. And I'm not going back. My last Dark Souls 3 stream I did was like one of the saltiest points on my channel. When I did the Ring City DLC, I literally have that stream unlisted because I did all the DLC in one session, in one 9-hour session, and it was just me raging the entire time. Just not happy with pretty much anything, and just the aspect of people even giving them some semblance of like, oh, that's fine that they put a Dark Souls 2 area in Dark Souls 3 just to try and chronologically chain a diarrhea stain to a piece of garbage. Like, holy crap, that, like, you want to talk about being triggered on the internet. That was triggering for me, was the Ring City. That was just the only thing good about it was patches. Literally, and when the best thing about the game, your game's ending is the character that has been fucking all the players over for every game since it came out, it sucks. It's so bad. I'm glad patches was the only good thing that came out of the fucking DLC, because everything else is just a fucking joke. It was either stupidly overpowered or stupidly strong. I do have 1v4s on my channel though, of me and the Sphere of the Church playing the boss fight and stuff. I used to try hard the fuck out of that. With a Great Mace build after they buffed the Great Mace. You Great Mace, you Perseverance, and then you cast Heal after throwing the spears down. So if anyone tries to run up to you to interrupt you out of the heal, they just get hit by the spears and stunned. And then once the heal is done, you can just turn and smack them with the mace because they'll be stuck unless they were smart enough to run backwards. That shit was fun when it worked, but now, of course, everyone is in that fucking thing, so no one ever gets to go into it because the queue is so fucking long. You'll wait an hour and a half before you get into it once. And it's not because there's no one doing it, it's also because everyone just goes into offline mode and then goes onto the Reddit and acts like that was a good thing. Fucking Dark Souls 3. Just what a fucking pile of garbage. What a utter... just something that shouldn't have existed. And Bandai Namco should be ashamed of themselves for forcing it to exist. I'm sorry to just rant about it. Oh, whoa. It was the only way to win it, though, because so many people would just use the Twin Dragon Greatswords. The only way to stop them was to throw on Perseverance so that they couldn't stagger you and then heal, because they would just chain you in infinitely because they didn't fix that shit. And then it was patched, and it wasn't as strong, so you could actually break out of the hit stun, and then people still complained about it because then you had to press the dodge button at a very specific time, or else it would still catch you just as easily. Let me go level up. It's not... Midir isn't even the hardest boss because he hits like a truck. Because bosses that hit like a truck, for example, like Lawrence and stuff like that, they're still beatable because unlike in Dark Souls 3, you can't deal fucking damage to that dragon. Because half of the fight is him doing the where he stomps halfway across the thing and you have to chase after him. And then he jumps up into the air and then you have to chase after him again. And then the boss fight artificially inflates its own thing by it being a dragon boss fight. And I'm not trying to say I hate that. Midir is still the best dragon boss in the Souls game. But the amount of damage resistance that they gave him and health, that was just retarded. It was just absolutely dumb. And what the I didn't go back. Sorry. I started ranting about Dark Souls 3, and that shit completely, like, destroys my brain. Midir's stupid fucking Shin Godzilla laser rip-off horse shit. Stupid fucking Gale and his stupid wannabe Artorias ass, because they obviously had to have the homage. Guy throws the corpse off of the end of his weapon. Haha, you seen that before, didn't you? Everything in Dark Souls 3 is just like, hey, you remember that? Hey, you remember that? They're just like a fucking crack, like your friend who is now a crack. I can't even speak French. I get so fucking wound up because of that garbage. I need to settle down. Hey, you remember this? You remember this? You remember this? Hey, this guy's cool. Hey, this item's cool. Hey, remember this giant-ass hammer that doesn't even fit the collision model properly? Sure. Hey, you remember this? That's Dark Souls 3. Hey, you remember when we literally copy and pasted a Bloodborne enemy into Dark Souls 3 and then acted like it wasn't an unfinished unfinished Bloodborne enemy? And you probably know which one I'm talking about. The one in the area where you fight, what's his name? Yorm the Giant? There's the hand things that have eyeballs on the inside of them and they're a hand and shit. Those totally look like they were just an unfinished Chalice enemy from Bloodborne. Like, you don't do the eyes on the inside thing in that way and not have it be a Bloodborne thing that you were just like, well, we couldn't fit a place to put it into Bloodborne, so just shove it into Dark Souls 3 in a room where there's 4 of them. Because that makes sense. Like, come the fuck on. There's not even any lore about them in the fucking game. That was another triggering thing for me about Dark Souls 3. Was just the amount of things like the fucking Pontiff Sullivan beasts that like chases you on the bridge and shit. That's literally just a fucking remodeled and slightly animation adjusted fucking Watchdog of the Old Lords. Like, it's the same shit. They just shrunk it a tiny bit and then gave it a ganglier, nasty model instead of it having... Well, they actually just made it look even more like the Beast of Darkness from Berserk. Whereas the Watchdog of the Old Lord sort of did. But that one was just like, yeah, you just straight up copied that. Thanks. And people give fucking From Software credit like they came up with original ideas. It's like, fuck no. 90% of the shit in Dark Souls is just copy pasta that they took from other people and then acted like... Well, they didn't act like it. I mean, From Software obviously understands that most of their stuff is references. But their fan base acts like they are like the epitome of original design. The only thing original about Dark Souls is resting at a bonfire and recovering a goddamn Estus flask. Besides that, healing items have existed in other games. Checkpoint-based healing items especially have existed in other games. Lock-on-based combat has existed way before fucking Demon Souls. And everything that people call Souls-like existed before Souls existed. Because people don't know, or apparently didn't play any PlayStation 2 era or early PlayStation 3 era action games. And they're all fucking retarded. They're just kids who jumped on the, what I call, the Dark Souls hipster bandwagon. Where they were just like, this is a cool game and everyone's talking about it and it's really, really hard. Fucking, I played Crash Bandicoot when I was a kid. I didn't think dying 1,000 times in a game was something that was the defining factor of that game. Because unlike most people nowadays who make jokes of everything is like Dark Souls because you die a lot, when I was a kid you used to die way more in your video games. If I wasn't playing Bloodborne right now and I was playing like SOCOM 2 on PlayStation 2, I probably would have died like 16 to 20 times already just because I would have fucked up. I would have gotten sighted by an enemy, or I would have walked out too far, or my squad would have got killed, or something like that. That game was fucking hard. When I was younger, it took me like, I don't know. Sorry, I'm going outside for a smoke. It took me like I don't know, like a month and a half to beat the first SOCOM game. I don't know, I always remember games being way harder when I was younger than when they are nowadays. Even Dark Souls in comparison and contrast to a lot of older games. You still don't die that much. The one you'll die the most in out of all the Dark Souls games is Dark Souls 2, because it has the most bullshit repetitive content in it. And the most bullshit enemies that break the boundaries of the speed limits of your character and stuff like that. Stuff like Alone Nights and things where you pretty much have to be lightweight in order to play the game. But then again, you can just get infinite souls and level up to max level really easy in Dark Souls 2, so it doesn't even fucking matter. Bonfire ascetics and all that garbage. What a terrible fucking... They didn't even know what they were doing with that game. Smoking too much Japanese grass. because I'm a huge fan of Neo. If you didn't know, on my channel, that's what I've been playing a lot recently, and have played a lot of, is Neo. And the one thing that I hate about Neo the most is the fact that everyone just fucking calls it a Souls-like when it's just a third-person action game. Yes, it uses the same basis for its camera and all that garbage that most third-person action games now do. Pretty much all of them do. Nier, Final Fantasy 15, Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, every single game uses the Souls-like camera and way of playing the game now, because that's how you make a fun third-person action game. Also, Devil May Cry was also sort of like that too. So, like, fucking people are dumb. People are literally retarded and don't know what the fuck they're talking about half the time. Just because one developer makes a, like, good basis for a game, like a basic core gameplay concept, doesn't mean another developer is making a game that is literally a ripoff of that game. What is every modern first-person military shooter, a COD-like? Or a Battlefield-like? Like, what the fuck? People are so dumb. I got so tired of hearing that in the Souls community, and that's one of the things that is just, like, always said about everything. This game is Souls-like. People don't know what third-person fucking action games are. I'm coming back in. Sorry. I always go on the rant about Dark Souls. I've been on the rant about that game a ton of times. Because there's just something about it that just fucking grinds my gears. Oh yeah, Jak and Daxter. Oh man. That game took me months to beat as well. The second one didn't. The first one, I don't know. It took me so long to beat it. Especially that part that was like the Turtles in Time cave area, where you had to ride the like jet ski and bounce it along the platforms. That took me like so long to do that I would literally just make a new save file just to get up to that point again. And just see if I could beat it like my first try.
Well, what? Very well then.
At 1000 HP already. I'm saving the rest for the Ludwig's Holy Blade. I know, a Ludwig's Holy Blade playthrough is an original, but it's my favorite strength weapon. I'll still use the axe as well. I just don't like using the Kirk hammer because of its weird hitbox shenanigans. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I got stuck on that part in Jak 2 as well. I forgot about that part. I guess my brain like repressed the memory because it was so shit. Oh man. damn you. I heal like 100 HP with my rallies. So good. Especially when the game doesn't have many alternative means of regenerating your health. Oh, is he looking for help? Wait. Actually, I can just trigger that from my inventory. I want to put fire paper on. Antidote. Fire paper can go right there. All right. I was trying to do it without getting hit. That didn't work. That quickly became not something that would happen. I have beaten this boss without taking any damage before, but I always do it with the saw cleaver. Mm-hmm. Well, again, it's like I was saying earlier. They also spent like hundreds of thousands of dollars just on the music alone. Because it's real orchestra, not fake computerized stuff. Hold on, I want to go get my Kirk hammer. Or not my Kirk hammer. My, Ludwig's Holy Blade. Yeah, he's one of my favorite bosses to fight. Just because his move set is fairly easy to avoid. Some people have trouble with him, and they take like hundreds of deaths, and I don't understand it. That boss is so easy. All you need to do is know how to press left on your analog stick. Press left and B, and he won't ever hit you, for the most part. Unless he gets into one of them weird corner situations. First, let's get the secret. Our first carol room. And the Messenger Urn Festival. The best... Oh, I gotta jump off that side. That's right. The best messenger customization in the game. Excuse me, laddie. You need to calm down. Oh yeah, we need to get grabbed by Bagman next. What? The phantom range. Whoops. Oh, where am I? Why am I I couldn't move. I was like stuck inside of his hitbox. Thanks, bro. Thanks. Peace out. Oh, never mind. Bye. Sorry, man. Wait. I didn't get his souls. Alright, man. Thanks for watching. Thanks for giving me something to talk about. I wish I could get their mask. Shit. I want their clothes. Yay, we got it, because we can't go through this door. Oh, we can. Destroy everything. I like how some of them are still lit. What kind of oil is in there that allows them to stay lit for that long? And who's lighting them? Oh, there we go. I finally got the souls for the guy who fell off the ledge like a minute and a half ago. That's how long it took him to fall and hit the kill box. Well, at least he didn't have to see my third death. Well, piss. Didn't even have to go all the way back to the top to get him. Good, because I need to go around here and get the Wandering Madness. And then jump down here. Oh, I almost missed it. There's no flowers here. They've all died. See them? Or they're paler. They're not white flowers. They're pale blood flowers. Get it? Old hunter bone. Throw me a bone. You can see your finger moving if you look close enough. Her left pointer finger taps. Thanks for the beast room. This is what I mean.
Curses. A night to remember. Will you say, friend? A night of curses. Will you say?
Whew. Holy shit. Oh, that's right, I spawned back here. For a second I thought I was going to spawn in the Cathedral Ward and I was going to be like, ugh, like the Peanuts. Charlie Brown. Whew. Wu-Tang ain't nothing to fuck with. No, Wu-Tang! Don't do it again. That's why I love the Hunter's Axe. Fuck. Come on, get off of me. He sucked me off. Sucked me dry. Could have swore there was another door down here that you could interact with to get some more nonsensical dialogue. What the hell? That's what happens when you sprint through the game on an old PS4. Get dunked on. I didn't die to Bagman. Thank goodness. I didn't want to die to him yet. Alright, now I'm going to go through and tell all the people to come to Odin Chapel, if they can.
Welcome home. What is it? Very well. Let
I need 20,000 for that. Do I have enough for 20,000? Yes, I should. No, I don't. Never mind. This is what I like to do. I don't care about my gun dealing more damage, so I just put the rally potential in my pistol, because it still affects your main weapon. We need to get some souls. Alright, let's go. I don't know how I visceraled that guy. I hit him from the back somehow. Thanks, camera. Oh, that's a dagger in my head. I was like, what the fuck is that? Damn, dude. Why are you being such a frustrating asshole to parry? There we go. It's just R2 things to death. Damn it. Cleave. Cleaved in twain. shit. Son of a bitch. God damn that kick. You got him. We got him. Those guys are fucking stupid. Roly-poly, man. But how spooky it is. So spooky. Damn it, dude. Two-hand that weapon like a champ. Fuck, I have no key. Not key. I have no stamina left. Just making sure I didn't miss anything actually lootable. Like this little area over here. Damn you. That didn't work out as well. They kept staggering themselves just by enough so that I couldn't. Oh shit. That's bad. Good. Good. Need that. Some of the stuff you do need to progress in the Chalice dungeons, unless you want to farm for ritual materials, which is not fun. I don't think the extra doors start until floor 3, if I remember correctly. 3 watchers. I remember when these guys were glitched for the longest period of time. There we go. Just shoot your gun and you kill him. We done it. And we have enough to get ourselves a Ludwig's Holy Blade. Finally. Skilled. Hashtag skilled. In quote, in parentheses, skilled. I'm a skilled mother trucker. Not really. You suck. You're so bad, kid. I keep doing that on accident because I expect it to cycle through. I don't even think I can wield it yet. No, I need 12 decks. Which means I need 3 levels. Which means I need how much? You have to tell me.
Very well, then.
I need 15,000 more.
What? Tell me.
Thanks. Sorry to skip your dialogue. Sweet. Sweet doll. Alright, now what we do is we take that out completely, and then we go into here and use ourselves this thing. And then you throw that in there. And then you can regenerate HP. See? Not much, but it's better than nothing. Alright, sorry, I had to use the restroom. Go on, smoke the rest of the cigarette that I had. I'm gonna stop in like an hour or so. Probably less than that, just because I didn't eat any breakfast this morning, and I probably should eat something. But I will be, back streaming later, definitely. I'm gonna stream some more tomorrow as well. Alright. Complete the rest of this chalice. Unsmoke some arcane haze out of a laser hookah. Ow. That was a weird, random, loud foot noise. You have to grab this stuff. Oh wait, that's the way back out. Damn it. We both couldn't hit each other. Now for the boss, which I forget which one it is. Oh, it's watched by the billboards. Whoops, when did I do that? Fuck. Can't start already. Well, I keep pressing triangle because I'm so Dark Soulsy right now. Couldn't get out from underneath his hitbox. Wow, this is turning out so bad. He's not even that hard of a fight. But he's fucking me over with his fucking RNG. Come on, leg. Fucking A. Oh my god. What the fuck? I don't remember him pushing you around that much. I could not hit his fucking back leg. Alright. Let's kill him this time. And not waste a bunch of blood vials. God damn that fucking axe rolling attack. I keep getting a lot of audio glitches. I have no idea why. It must just be my PS4 is getting old. It's also because there's so much noise in Bloodborne. Fuck. I fucking rolled. You've got to be fucking kidding me. I just do no damage. I do absolutely fuck all for damage. And that's part of the problem. Oh my god, 1 second. Alright. Fucking was pressing dodge. Goddamn recovery. Oh my god. Now the game's just fucking me over at this point. What is this garbage? You can see it just interrupting me right out of my fucking dodges like I'm not fucking doing them. It was working before. Let me dodge when I press the button. Cue the dodge up, you fucking horse shit. God damn. This is pissing me off so much. This is not even my fucking fault. It's this fucking game, stupid. Let me. I'm already done with this game. Already done. Piece of fucking garbage. This is fucking annoying. now the game's just ignoring my roll inputs completely. I'm getting so fucking tired of this. Stupid. Not even worth it. I like how he's worth less fucking souls than the goddamn first boss in the game that you're actually gonna fight. And he's way fucking harder. Holy shit. Talk about getting fucked by RNG.
Welcome. What? Very well. Excuse me. I'm gonna go get the old man, and then I'm gonna get the woman as well. That would be this way. Come on, motherfucker. I'm salty as hell. And I need to abuse someone. Should have known that would happen.
trust lever with care. Is that what that said? Or treat lever with care?
Oh my, what a queer sound. But I take it over the stench of blood and beasts any day. What is it then? I'm off during hunt, so if that's what you're here for, I'll leave you to your own devices. If that doesn't do it, come back in the morning, darling. Oh, thank goodness. You're a hunter, right? Might you know the safe place? The night is long, and a very little of the incense left. Please, there must be some nice place to run off to. Oh, thank you, darling. Maybe I'll see you there.
You're not from around here, are you? Well, an outsider who's come to join the hunt? What a pathetic idea. You what? What, you think I'm a beast? Well, maybe I think you're a beast. And step away from my castle. Oh, enough of you. What, you think this is funny? Well, I certainly don't, so be gone with you. I'll have nothing to do with your beast sons. Well, what's this two-bit nonsense you're peddling? I heard you told that wench about some shelter. Well, she's a damn fool to trust an outsider. Know why? Well, her sort's probably just fixing to thieve some of your coin.
Oh, I haven't been to Yosefka's, so I can't tell him. I literally couldn't press the dodge button more. Like, what am I supposed to do? It's not even my fault, man. Because I didn't one-shot him with a parry? Damn it. Well, that's like 10 plus deaths now. Oh well. Oh well, I don't even care. I need to get all my blood vials back after wasting them on the watchdog. Damn it. Oh, I missed one. Nice. I just wanted to make sure I was back up to 20 blood vials when I started playing again tomorrow. Holy shit, he actually hit me. Would you stop that? Fucker. Oh, come on. and burned to death. Henriette? What? I didn't grab that loot when I came up from there? Oh well. I'm gonna get myself down to the... what's it called? The Hemwick Charnel Lane. Oh my word. Stupid blade dogs. Ow. Oh shit. Got him. Never run out of bullets. Now I definitely have enough to wield the Kirk hammer. There's a loot pile somewhere around here. Oh, it's behind that rock. Just wanted to make sure I got everything. Alright. This is probably where I'm gonna stop for now. I'm just gonna go back, level up so I can wield Ludwig's.
Welcome. What? Very well. Let me.
Yes. But yeah, I'll be back later, guys. Until next time. Peace out, everyone.